He opened the door, the familiar click of the lock the only sound in the quiet hallway. He was tired, bone-weary, from a week that had stretched on for what felt like a month. All he wanted was to sink into the couch and maybe order a pizza. But the sight that greeted him stopped him in his tracks. There, in the soft glow of the living room lamp, stood his wife, and she was wearing a dress he had never seen before. It wasn't just a new dress, it was a revelation. A deep sapphire blue that mirrored the color of her eyes when she laughed, really laughed. It flowed around her like water, catching the light as she turned towards him. He couldn't remember the last time he'd seen her dressed up like this, not for any particular reason, just for a Tuesday evening. A slow smile spread across her face. "Hi, you," she said, her voice soft. His briefcase slipped from his numb fingers and hit the floor with a dull thud. He didn't even notice. All the exhaustion, all the stress from the endless meetings and deadlines, it all just melted away. He saw the woman he had first fallen in love with, the one who could light up a room without even trying. "Wow," he finally managed to breathe out, his own voice sounding distant. "You look incredible." He took a step forward, then another, closing the distance between them. The scent of her perfume, the one she wore on their first date, filled his senses. "What's the occasion?" he asked, his hands finding her waist. She leaned in, her smile growing wider. "I was looking through some old photos today," she whispered, her hand coming up to gently touch his cheek. "And I realized we haven't had a real us night in a long time. No phones, no TV, no talking about work. So I thought I'd surprise you. I made your favorite pasta, and there's a bottle of that red wine you love waiting for us." He just stared at her, his heart feeling fuller than it had in years. In the rush of daily life, it was so easy to forget. To forget the magic, to forget to simply look up and see the amazing person standing right in front of you. He pulled her closer, burying his face in her hair. "This is the best surprise ever," he murmured. And in that moment, standing in their living room, it wasn't just about a beautiful new dress. It was about remembering what truly mattered. Sometimes the grandest gestures aren't about big trips or fancy gifts. They're found in the quiet, unexpected moments that remind us why we fell in love in the first place. Thanks for watching our little story. If it resonated with you, please give us a like and consider subscribing for more. See you next time.